To me, the whole idea of fame, and I think it can be a real test of somebody, of who they are. 'Cause some strange things happen. I've seen some peculiar things as far as a person just living their life. I have no illusions at all about being a sex symbol. None of my former girlfriends ever thought of me that way, and I don't have any packs of women chasing me down the street like a Brad Pitt or someone like that. I just try to keep an attitude that, I don't know what I'm doing. Not to the point where I'm beating myself up, but I just go in thinking that I have a lot to learn. And I hope I still have that attitude 30 years from now. I'm going to try to stay buff as long as I can, but it takes a lot of discipline and staying away from your favorite junk food. I'm so critical of my own work, that it's difficult for me to disassociate myself, and watch it as an audience. I started working around 8th grade. I remember doing a Doritos commercial, where there were 4 days in a row of eating them, and I will tell you, I have not eaten many Doritos since. I felt like I was an outsider. I think what happened to me made me develop this street sense of watching people, and working out what made them tick, wondering whether I could trust them or not. I went to a lot of schools along the coast in California, made few friends and stayed with aunts, uncles, and grandparents while my folks tried to make ends meet. It was tough. We had no money. All the people throughout my life who were naysayers pissed me off. But they've all given me a fervor, an angry ambition that cannot be stopped, and I look forward to finding a therapist and working on that. I had no expectation about getting a nomination, but I was watching nonetheless. My wife and my son got really excited. I was sort of surprised. I was like, oh, wow. And I couldn't hear the latter part of my name. People, photographers, people in the press can sometimes be inappropriate. I might have some character traits that some might see as innocence or naive. That's because I discovered peace and happiness in my soul. And with this knowledge, I also see the beauty of human life. You live for those really great scenes where you almost feel that the film has gone beyond what was printed on the script pages and been raised to another level. I've been a vegetarian for 14 years now, and a lot of the time I avoid going to restaurants. I eat at home. I've never had any desire to eat meat. In fact, when I was a kid I would have a really difficult time eating meat at all. It had to be the perfect bite, with no fat or gristle or bone or anything like that. I don't judge people who eat meat, that's not for me to say, but the whole thing just sort of bums me out. If I wanted to go be social I would. I don't have any fear of that. I don't feel like I'm a shy person at all.